Shalom, Kol Halo Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Kakwadash, double honors to the elder apostles and elder bishop of GMS, including those that came before them that taught us the truth. Shalom and salutations to all the brothers that pushing the word of truth and in sincerity and hopeful elect tabernacle of David. All right, so it's just a quick addition, if you will, showing where this thing is going. All right, and it's all going to the C hip, and they're going to slow walk you as fast as they can, right? With diversions and distractions and witchcraft and everything in between, all right? So 2 Corinthians 2 and 11, lest Satan, right, Esau, should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. We are not ignorant of his schemes, his designs, and his plans. For we know what his plans are. What are his plans? This. And you niggas should be ashamed of yourself that are trying to hide this and continue this wicked ass kingdom. It ain't gonna work anyway. What is this? Berean. Revelation 13:16. And the second beast required all people, small and great, rich and poor, free and slave, to receive a mark on their right hand or on their forehead, so that no one could buy or sell unless he had the mark, the name of the beast, or the number of his name. So let's take a look at that. This train derailment, okay? What's going on with the train derailment? Okay, first they had a movie, White Noise, right? That was last year, I believe in like October. And then a week before the derailment, local farmer sounds the alarm. Why did East Palestine launch My ID emergency service to surveil biometrics 1 week before Ohio train derailment? Okay, so this biometric precursor to the C-hip, if you will, was put in place. Why? Because they were going to destroy the air, the water, and they want to monitor, be able to, to monitor you in real time, which is leading to the C-hip. All right? This is all predictive programming. Okay? Yeah, they knew this was coming out, and we'll get to that at the end, all right? How he don't even care no more. He's just saying what the hell he's going to do, right? And he don't care. So this is prepping by faith 1 day ago. It gets weirder in East Palestine, Ohio. All right, listen.
And welcome back to my channel. This is Prepping by Faith, and I really wanted to get this news report out there to you guys. This stuff just keeps getting weirder and weirder surrounding East Palestine, Ohio, and the train derailment. So before I get into this article by the Gateway Pundit, I wanted to go ahead and play you a quick clip. This is actually coming from their local news channel, WKBN, back in October, surrounding this launch of My ID emergency service that they were working on getting up and running by January. So let me go ahead and play this for you, and then we will come right back.
Columbiana County coverage now, and East Palestine is known as the place to be. It's way ahead of the curve on a program to provide better treatment for anyone in the event of an emergency. I learned how it works and how it could help everyone in East Palestine. My ID provides quick medical information for emergency responders. Darlene Chapman is the outreach coordinator for this project, and she's an EMT.
If they're in a situation where they can't tell us or they don't have any family around, this is something that would make my life easier.
My ID works by taking a camera phone and pointing it at a QR code. It provides valuable medical information such as allergies, breathing difficulties, or other conditions, so you get proper treatment and care.
If anybody sees the QR code, you'll be able to scan this and get the information. So it helps that person not necessarily just here, but anywhere in the nation.
There are a few options for My ID: a bracelet, key fob, necklace, or attachment on your watch band. You can choose the one which fits your lifestyle best. That's up to you. Orders will start in January. The fire department has already collected $5,000 in donations to help.
That's our ultimate goal. We want to be able to give this for free to the citizens and provide them with that extra layer of care so that we can better treat them.
The offer includes Unity Township, which is served by the East Palestine Fire Department. These items cost around $20 each. You can even buy it for yourself. The fire department is hoping you'll be willing to wear it.
My goal is to have 100% of our residents and the citizens we serve in the township to have one of these and be working with them to make sure that we can treat them better and provide the best service that we can.
There's a 3-year plan to get My ID going across the village and make it available to all 4,700 residents.
Okay, so as you guys can hear, they were working on developing this My ID program, and Gateway Pundit actually is sounding the alarm from this bizarre coincidence. This Bob Moore, he is a 70-year-old farmer, has spoken with them. He's talking about the fact that he initially ignored the local news reports urging residents to sign up for this My ID to receive a new biometric tracking device that provides first responders updates about an individual's health conditions amid an emergency or major disaster. So he says that this thing, the timing of this is just, a little bit uncanny. He says this health monitoring digital ID actually came out to the residents exactly a week before the disaster. He says it was exactly a week before the derailment happened. The people were asked to go to the local fire department in downtown East Palestine to get that My ID. They began monitoring your physical activity, your heart rate, your respiration, anything that you might be exposed to. He says, I see this as kind of a sensor you would put on an astronaut or an athlete that you wanted to track to see how he'd react to stress or being winded, or in this instance, chemical exposure. It's a monitoring device. So they actually rolled this out, made it available to 4,700 residents starting January 29th. So they actually use a camera phone to access the important medical information. He says that he was aghast by this, just absolutely shocked that anybody would even want to participate in this program, especially surrounding the recent health crisis that we've all witnessed and what has gone down as far as mass compliance with that. So he says that I find it a coincidence that we are having coincidences pile up around here. And I agree with him. This is just absolutely uncanny, guys. I can't believe what we are hearing surrounding this. If you guys don't think at this point that this was somehow planned, that this was somehow orchestrated, I think everything is beginning to point towards that. There is really no denying it at this point, but I wanted to get this out there for you guys. I'd love to hear what you guys think. What are your thoughts? Please comment down below. I think it's important that we pay attention to these kinds of things because, as these things come out, we're beginning to see the bigger picture, right? This always comes back to the same thing that we talk about heavily on this channel, more digital surveillance, more
the C hip.
Tracking, more tracing, more, government interference, and these global elites that want to push this down through every form of government that exists out there. They are got their hands in the business and the big bank, and this stuff is just trickling down. And it's really interesting to see this unfolding before us because it just gives, more evidence that, this kind of thing is actually going on. There's a lot more here than we're even aware of. If you've enjoyed this video today, please give me a like.
All right. And there you have it. Okay. Any knucklehead with fringes on saying that the MOTB, even Esau knows it. Okay. We're going to get one scripture on the way out. All right. So, Lockie, bear with me. See if I can find it. So lock you up. Bear with me. Psalm 64 and 8. We just need one, the hurtful tongue. All right. Let's start right here at 5. This is Berean. Psalm 64 and 5. They hold fast to their evil purpose. What? This is pretty simple. Okay? This is an evil purpose. Right? That's easy to see. They speak of hiding their snares. Who will see them? They say. Well, we see you. We understand that this, right, is leading to this. Slovakia. Where is it? Bear with me. The devil don't want the truth to come in. Right here. All right, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond to receive, and mark in their right hand or in their forehead. Okay, that's this. All right. This is a precursor. This is a lead up, if you will. You know what I'm talking about. Don't act stupid right now. They devise injustice and say, we have perfected a secret plan. But niggas can't even see it with fringes on in a congregation, leading them away from it. For the inner man and the heart are mysterious, right? In your mind. But the Most High will shoot them with arrows. Suddenly shall they be wounded. They will be made to stumble. And here's the point. Their own tongues turned against them, right? We see. We have eyes to see. You bringing this out, the men of the Lord equate this with this immediately. And he causeth fall. Here's what you're doing. It's all in the scriptures, right? Psalm 68, 64 and 8 in the King James. So they shall make their own tongue to fall upon themselves. All that see them shall flee away. Hey, see that? Flee away. We see them. All right, so we'll end it right there. You can't stop the sea hip from coming. It's coming. All right, one more. All right. 2 more. Let's get 14. All right. Here's the punishment. Revelation 14 and 9, and the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast in his image, and receive the mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. That's the punishment. Okay? Let's click all the way back to 3. All right, let's read 10. Here's where you want to be. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. All right? Do you hear us sounding the alarm? pointing this out, don't do it. Don't listen to niggas with fringes. Listen to the men of the Lord giving you solid 100% truth. All right? Repent. Pray for forgiveness. Right? Shamnel Mayan Haishai Hashal Nasyawan Thawadathamyan. Keep me from the hour of temptation. All right, so with that, we're going to end it. Hope that the elector edified you, brothers and sisters, with that shalom.